viewers, welcome back. Today I want to put these mags and the wire harness onto this engine. Now apparently you can buy a key start control panel for this motor, so I definitely need to check into that because I could totally use one of those for this engine, but it's probably going to be like $500 because it's Honda, but I'm sure I could maybe source one up because that would make the wiring of this engine significantly simpler. Ooh, that oil filter's covered in oil. Anyway, when it comes to actually running this thing. So with that being said, let's throw these mags on. Alright, while we are installing said mags, I'm just going to take this envelope like such and I'm going to fold it over like hot dog style, and I'm going to install it. Oh boy. Well, I think we're going to be folding it in half, so kind of like that. Either way, whatever makes it fit over the steel flywheel. Okay, kind of like your cast iron, whatever it happens to be. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, all right. So Magneto gap isn't like extremely important. I just don't want it to touch any of the magnets. So I've rotated the flywheel such that there are new magnets that are going to suck the magnetos down. So we're just going to put this guy on, number 2 on that side, eventually. There we go. And number 1 over here, just like such. There is actually a spec from Honda on your magneto gap. It is all given down here. It's 1 to 2 thousandths. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this paper. We'll just kind of tear it. This is going to be more than 1 to 2 thousandths, but I assure you, it'll run. All right, we're just going to shove that there underneath there like that, all zippy zappy like. Okay, and then we're going to take this 10 mil, we're going to smash down tight. And you can literally look and see that the head of the bolt is in the exact same spot that it was before. So we're going to tighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then pull that guy. I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. Pull the paper out. All right. Just going to turn it so there's no gap under it either. Hold it there for a second. Okay. Slide that under. There you go, fella. Alright, and you should be able to freely turn this. Now mind you, you gotta be careful on the plastic fan here, but nothing should be hitting anything. So that's a complete turn of the crankshaft. I think we're turning this the wrong way. Definitely we are, because there's no compression release. Okay, so everything is good. We're gonna reconnect up all of this good fine stuff eventually. There you go, fella. Okay, next up we're gonna tuck in the wire harness very carefully, just like such. Plug that in, very important. Okay, this guy comes up around town, comes up like that. Then turn the engine, connect up the spark plug wire. These guys come out together, kind of like that. And this little guy comes out, plugs into the low oil shutdown, and I think we're good to go. Well, there you got it, folks. That is the installation of your mags and your wire harness. Just make sure everything stays, nice and clear of the fan, and that everything's, kind of clipped into its neat little factory wire loom retainer thing. Don't forget the envelope trick. It's a good one. It serves you, I use that pretty much on every engine. And I suppose you could slide a feeler gauge up underneath it. Service info, freely available on the internet, does detail the procedure for valve adjustments and mag installation. So I think it even talks about the governor, which is kind of cool. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Everything looks good. It looks like we just have a couple plastic pieces to put on. Thanks for watching.